Assassin Spider-Man, aka Spider Shot from Earth 8351, is an intriguing alternate version of the well-known character Peter Parker from the Marvel Comics universe. His story unfolds in a world where his choices and circumstances led him down a darker path. Here's the origin story for this specific version of Peter Parker, training with Wolverine. In the reality of Earth 8351, Peter Parker's life diverged significantly from his familiar storyline shortly after he became Spider-Man. In this universe, Peter underwent extensive training with Wolverine, one of the most skilled fighters and survivalists in the Marvel Universe. Wolverine taught him not only advanced combat techniques, but also how to be more ruthless in dealing with enemies. This training significantly altered Peter's approach to crime fighting, pushing him towards a more aggressive and lethal methodology. Turning point. The pivotal moment in Peter Parker's transformation into Assassin Spider-Man came when he was faced with a profound moral dilemma that tested his principles. Faced with a deadly threat that could not be neutralized by traditional means, Peter made the difficult choice to use low lethal force. This decision marked the beginning of his journey as an assassin, fundamentally changing his view on how to deal with crime and villains. Equipment and tactics. As Assassin Spider-Man, Peter Parker adopted a range of new tools and tactics that aligned with his lethal approach. His suit was adapted to be more tactical and armor-like, equipped with various hidden weapons and technology enhancements that increased his efficiency in combat. His web shooters were modified to dispense various types of webs, including some that were weaponized or could incapacitate enemies in a more permanent manner. Mission and philosophy. On Earth 8351, Peter Parker adopted the philosophy that some threats required a final solution. He believed that by removing certain dangerous elements permanently, he could save more lives in the long run. This version of Spider-Man operated with a clear, albeit grim, sense of justice, targeting only those who are a severe threat to society. Conflict and consequences. Assassin. Spider-Man's actions led to conflicts with other heroes and authorities who disagreed with his methods. His relationships with traditional heroes like Captain America and the rest of the Avengers became strained as they upheld a strict no-kill policy. Peter found himself increasingly isolated in his fight against crime, wrestling with his own morals and the loneliness that came from his chosen path. Reflection and redemption. Despite his hardened exterior, Peter continually grappled with the consequences of his actions. He pondered whether he had lost the essence of who he was when he first became Spider-Man, and whether there was a path back from the darkness he had embraced. His story is one of continual struggle between his desire to protect and his methods of protection, reflecting a deep internal conflict that adds layers to his character. This version of Spider-Man from Earth 8351 provides a darker and more complex narrative, exploring themes of morality, justice, and redemption, challenging the conventional heroic mold with a deeply conflicted protagonist.